So they put me back in the car and took me home. So when I got home that night, I was just in the morning after 2, I was just praying for day to break. And then he said in the morning, because he told the people at the clinic, because the clinic had told them they needed to take me to a big hospital. Since they were clinic, they would just teach me up. They needed to take me to a big clinic in the hospital in the morning, and he agreed. So when I got home, he said, oh, in the morning you go to the big hospital. Day broke, we woke up. He said, when you want to go to the hospital? I said, by 10. So by 9, I woke up, I started getting ready. He said, you are not going to any clinic. And my hopes dropped again because I was like, it can't start all over. So I told him, I said, I need to go to the hospital. But at this time, I was bleeding internally, my whole back all the way in. My whole thigh, everything was bruised. The blood was just sitting in there. I said, I'm bleeding internally. He said, no, it's from the stick that hit you and stuff. Nothing wrong. You don't need to go to no doctor. You just need pain medicine. So I said, but the hospital denied, the clinic denied give me any pain medicine. He said, I have pain medication. I will give you some, you take it, and that's it. So by 11, he was sending Toll to town. So I said, oh, but Toll going to town, he can just drop me to the clinic so the people can do x-ray and then we can come back. He said, no, I told you you're not going to any clinic. He started getting angry, so I just left him. And then I thought about SM Brussels leaving that evening. So I just said to him, I said, oh, SM Brussels is leaving tonight. I can go on SM Brussels. Nobody have to know what happened. Go get to the States tomorrow on the 15th, take treatment, and then come back. He said, oh, that's what you want to do? I said, yes. And I think it was just God intervention. He was just calm. He said, okay, then book your flight. So I called my daughter in the States to book the flight for me. When I called her, she knew there was something wrong. She's like, what's wrong with your voice? I just said, nothing. I'm just tired. Just book my flight for me. I need to leave today. So around about 2:33, he called Toll and AB, the same two people, to take me to the airport, and he gave them instructions. Take her straight to the airport. Don't carry her anywhere. She asked you guys to drop her anywhere other than the airport, bring her back. And they listen to him, they take instructions from him, and if I'm going to make any attempt to say pass to my sister or pass to any relative, they will turn around and carry me right back. So at that point, I just wanted to get out and get to the airport. So when I started to pack my stuff, he's like, oh, you're packing your things to go, which means you're not coming back. I was like, no, I'm not packing. I'm only taking 1 or 2 things to go. So right now, all my things are at his house, and I need my things from him. So I got in the car and left, and they took me to the airport. But on the way to the airport, I asked them if they could just stop on the wayside and buy me credit. That they said they could do, because they wasn't carrying me anywhere to get the credit. So they got the credit for me. When I got to the airport, checked in and everything, charged my phone. And I called my sister, Justina Dennis Fofana, who I have given power of attorney to right now. I told her what had happened. She was screaming. I told her, I said, don't call him, don't call anybody. I'm still at the airport. I had terrified I was. I said, I'm still at the airport. I have to get on the flight first. When I get on the flight, I will let you know I'm on the flight, because the boys are still here. I don't know what they will do. So I got on the flight. I called her, I told her I was on the flight, and I told her to call the States and call my other my kids and tell them what's going on. And by God's grace, I'll be in the States in the morning. So that's how I left. I managed with all the pain on that flight. I got to the US straight from the airport. They took me straight to the emergency room. When I got to the emergency room, the people could not believe how I made it from Liberia here, because I was all bruised up. I had bled internally everywhere. So they did x-ray, they did CAT scan, they did MRI and everything. I'm wearing this brace on my hand because he fractured my hand. This other hand, my wrist, that's where he cut my wrist. So I can't really do much with this hand. I'm in therapy with both hands. The discs from my neck came out of place, so I have to wear this brace for another 8 weeks. He broke my cervical bone, my lower cervical bone, my back, so I have to wear this brace also for 8 weeks. I'm confined to wheelchair. I cannot do nothing for myself. I need someone to bathe me, take me to the bathroom, do everything for me. I'm in so much pain. And now this man is calling my phone, asking me to drop charges, asking me to forgive him, and calling all my family members One minute he would tell this family member he in Guinea. He called me, he told me he in Morocco and I should drop charges because he can't get around. He need money to survive and he on the run. So I'm asking the justice system to please grant me a divorce from this man because I don't feel safe with him. I don't want to be married to him. I'm asking the justice systems to fight for me to bring this man to justice. He nearly killed me for no reason, and let justice be done. And he's in hiding right now, and I'm sure I trust the Liberian system to do their best to bring this man to justice. He texts me almost every day on WhatsApp, and he uses different numbers to call me and keep telling me to drop charges, So I beg you guys. I'm in so much pain, and I'm waiting for the hospital bill. I know that will be a huge bill. I'm in so much pain. I cannot work. I cannot drive. I cannot do nothing for myself right now. I'm confined to this chair, and if I want to leave this chair right now, someone have to take me from this chair and put me to bed. So please, please, I'm begging the government of Liberia to please serve me with justice and bring this man to court and charge him with what he did wrong. Thank you.